We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Knights. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Nolan Ryan is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, talk about tough luck. Took the loss in his last start, but it was a complete game effort. He threw the ball really well. We'll see if he can go deep into this one as well.
Stepping into the box, Ina Slaughter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, number 9, Ina Slaughter.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
Now to the plate, Will Clark. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Jacob deGrom will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Digging in, Corey Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the ninth, the left fielder, Corey Ray.
Now the pitch. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball, from offense to defense, pitching. It's all coming together for this group.
Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on a swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 2-2 one more time. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
George Brett comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
2-0.
Two and 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Hap is there. 2 gone. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's it.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Slaughter is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So stepping in, Cal Ripken. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's the pitch. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, DeRoe, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The next 0-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Jurickson Profar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Profar playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Ready with the 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Second baseman, Joe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 to Joe Morgan.
2 balls, 1 strike, count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Johnny Bench comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bottom of the second here with no score. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Fred McGriff is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-1 offering lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Into the box now, Jacob deGrom, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch.
DeGrom.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. And that misses 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Slaughter.
Into the box now, Enos Slaughter 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 1-0 home. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of 1.
Stepping in now, Nolan Ryan. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. At the plate, Corey Ray, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Iglesias, a runner at second with 1 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Count remains 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
George Brett is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2, the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone. Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. Into the box, Will Clark. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Digging in, Cal Ripken. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. This is in the air out to right. On the move is Bruce. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 11, Ian Happ.
Digging in to try it again. Ian Happ flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And this will be fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Andrew
The
Jones.
center fielder, Andrew.
Here it comes. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 8.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
To 1-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And it's fouled away. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Slaughter is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Jason Kendall is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Up next for Arizona, Jurickson Profar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Line to shortstop, throwing behind the runner, not in time.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. And he lays off there, 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Enos Slaughter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A bouncer up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Halfway home, still no score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Fred McGriff. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a That slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Lifted into center field. Happ is right there, one down.
The right fielder, number 32.
So coming to the plate, Jay Bruce. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Kendall is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ray waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Will Clark. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the box, Ripken, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As a look, now the pitch.
No, that's
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. One and 1. Here it is. That's in there on the outer half. 1 and 2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready with the 1-2.
Nope.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hit hard on the ground is short. And he's safe. Stepping in, Jason Kendall. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on just one hit, but 3 men are left stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. And there's one away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Ray. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Smoke toward third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot now. George Brett. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1-2-3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way. Started
to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's popped up. Profar calls for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run. Here's Jurickson Profar. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Jacob DeGrom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Enos Slaughter. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we still have no score. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fred McGriff. He flew out in his last at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Into the box now, Jay Bruce, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right field. And that is off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Digging in, Nolan Ryan. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set. The 0-1. Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in once again, Wade Boggs. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
0-1 the count. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-1.
Popped him up. Morgan has a play. He's got it 1 away. 1
The first baseman, number 22.
And the term pitcher's duel doesn't even do justice to what we've had here so far. As you can see on the graphic, 2 dominating performances and 2 shutouts to this point from our 2 starters. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Will Clark is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Right to Iglesias. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Shortstop, Ripken Jr.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Bottom of inning number 8 set to.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 5.
At the plate, George Brett. He doubled his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Slaughter will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 25.
Striding into the box, Andrew Jones. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Plate, Ian Happ. No hits to this point.
Leading off for Arizona.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ian.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Now back.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Jason Kendall stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. Two away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we still have no score. Tyler O'Neill will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Caleb Ferguson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Andrew Knapp will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First pitch on its way. Joe Morgan is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Neill waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher number 5, Johnny Bench.
At the plate now, Johnny Bench. Swing and a liner. Foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
Oh, there's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Fred McGriff is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1 fouled away. Fouled off. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Now the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Dwight Evans will stick around as he'll take over in right field. We are into extra innings, and now it'll be the catcher, Andrew Knapp. John Franco takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. And the pitch.
Check outside.
Franco is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Manny B, you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Into the box, Enos Slaughter. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Wade Boggs, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-2. Two out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we still have no score. Ready now, Jose Iglesias. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Charlie Culberson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Charlie Culberson.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Swing and a liner. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Corey Ray. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Delino DeShields will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. In now, George Brett, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Comes set, the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. is set, and the 1-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going on the board.
James Hoyt trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Striding in once again, Andrew Jones. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. John Franco claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 1 run on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.